let's talk about World Heart Day, and let's certainly talk about a walk with Lexis. Joining me in studio is Dr. Yao Osafo, who is a medical practitioner, and Kwame Sechiama. Just call him Lexis Bill. He's a host of Drive Time on Joy FM. Good morning, guys.
Hello, Mama V. Good morning.
Good morning. This is the first time that you...
This is the first time I'm on your show. I'm excited about it.
You should come every quarter.
Well, yeah, you know, I should. I can lose sleep every quarter.
Yeah, I didn't think you could wake up this early.
Well, we tried.
We tried. So I have to wake up really early.
So thank you for being here this early. We'll talk about Walk with Lexis, but let's talk about the Hearts Festival, because tomorrow is World Heart Day.
Yeah.
Right.
What should we be doing on a day like that, Doc?
Right. So 29th September every year has been set aside by the World Heart Federation to create awareness around cardiovascular diseases. And when we talk about cardiovascular diseases, we're talking about diseases that affect the heart and then the blood vessels. So it's something like a heart attack or a stroke. And these things are very common. Cardiovascular diseases will come under the umbrella of non-communicable diseases. They are responsible for about 17.7 million deaths globally every year. That's about 33% of all the deaths that occur in the world.
Huge.
So things like hypertension, very common in our part of the world because of our changing circumstances. So we want to set aside this date just to bring a lot of awareness about cardiovascular diseases and then the risks. So that's why we celebrate World Heart Day. This year the theme is My Heart, Your Heart. It's a very simple theme. But the aim, the objective is to celebrate and then also connect like-minded individuals around a common cause, and that common cause is heart health. We want to create opportunities for people to network, for them to know what they can do and how they can help each other to look after their hearts better. The heart's a very important organ in our body.
Yeah.
I mean...
Is it true that it can stop at any time? We've heard like 30-year-olds under 30, 35, just going just like that.
Well, eventually your heart will stop. The day it stops, you are dead. And we're all going to die. So, yes, one day your heart will stop beating. But the question you ask is very important. Most of the time we think about, oh, the elderly ones are the ones who are going to suffer. But yes, young people, it can happen because the range of medical conditions or diseases that affect the heart, start from some congenital conditions. Children sometimes are born with certain heart conditions, and if not picked up early and they start engaging in physical activity or strenuous activity, then they can suddenly collapse.
Yeah.
So yes, it is possible that your heart can stop beating because of disease.
Yeah. Lexis, you started the walk with Lexis, it was like play like joke.
Yeah, you know.
And we're here.
Yes.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it was based on some of these things the doctor's talking about that really motivated me to start this thing because, back in the day when we were much younger, we heard diabetes and we knew it was for like the very old or rich people.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I became alarmed at a certain point because there were young people my age who were dying of heart disease, stroke, diabetes. I was like, come on, this is supposed to be for older folks. So you get to realize that as we grow, or as the time goes on, the age bracket comes down. It keeps coming down. And it's all because of our lifestyle lately, the food we eat and whatnot. A lot of us have very sedentary lifestyles, and we need to be up and doing. So for me, the walk with Lexis was a whole idea to get as many people moving as possible. And one of the easiest ways to exercise is walking, of course. You don't need an equipment, you don't need anything. You just need to get yourself up and walk and sweat it out a little bit. And I used to do it up the mountains. So I thought, hey, why not get everybody else along, And that's how come we've been walking for about 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
3 years already?
Yes, 3 years already. Ooh. It's been amazing. Yeah.
So you're linking this with tomorrow's day,
Yes,
which is the World Heart Day.
The World Heart Day, of course. Globally, we are encouraged to do an activity to keep the heart beating. So I don't know what it is you can do. You can just walk up the stairs a little bit, sweat, just get a heart beating. But tomorrow, we're marking our third quarter. Remember, our walk is every quarter. So we try to do it every quarter. And this particular quarter, we're doing it on the World Heart Day. So it's really, really a very special event for us tomorrow. And so we're getting everybody up the mountain. We're going up. We'll do, you know, the mountain poses a challenge in itself.
Yeah.
So
It's a task.
Yes, it's a task in itself. So it's not just a regular walk.
Yeah.
It's really a good task that anybody needs to take part in. And then we'll do aerobics up there. So 30, 45 minutes of good aerobics. And aerobics is fun. I mean, yeah, you don't
Especially
need to
when you have company.
Yes, especially when you have company, you know. So a lot of people all having the aerobics up there. It's really, really fun. And then another important part of the event is the health screening. So at every event, we take the opportunity to give as many people the free chance to screen, because a lot of us don't like going to the hospital, you know, except we get sick.
Yeah.
But we need to know what our body is. We need to know our cholesterol rate level. We need to know our blood sugar level. We need to know our BMI. You need to know how much you weigh, whether you are overweight or not, you know. And the team at Medical's Hospital, where Dr. Safo is CEO, are going to set up to do all that for free for everybody. And so those are, I mean, there were editions where a very old couple came through, and they're like, okay, well, this health screening thing, let's go and check. And they went to check, and they had their sugar levels were so high that the doctor and the team had to now take them further through, you know, ways of bringing the sugar level down and whatnot. So it's an opportunity for anybody to come and, you know, just put your body in shape, basically. And of course, connect with other people as well. And
so, Doc, usually, I mean, when should we do the regular checks?
Right, so I always encourage people on your birthdays that you never forget. Instead of going to sit somewhere and quote unquote having a good time, eating a big bowl of fufu, having a party and eating a lot of yes, and then drink a lot of things that you're not supposed to drink. It's easy to remind yourself that you need to go and see your GP or your doctor on your birthday. So annual health checks. You know, if we set a particular day, you might forget, but your birthday is special. So plan it around your birthday. You know, aside that, if you have a medical condition, a chronic one, diabetes, hypertension, you know, high blood cholesterol, you are overweight, then your doctor would give you a schedule, and you are encouraged to stick by that schedule.
Okay, but what should we be checking in particular?
Right, so blood pressure. These days, number one, blood pressure. I mean, these days you have a lot of these gadgets around. We've got smartwatches. I think, like the other time, there was one particular group that sponsored one of the
Garmin watches,
for example. I mean, they do all sorts of things. We've got apps on our phones these days that can check your blood pressure and can check your pulse. So you can do that on a regular basis, and then once you talk to your doctor, he will give you what the guidelines are, what is normal and what is not. Your blood glucose level is also very important. That is how we determine that somebody has diabetes or what we call pre-diabetes. You know, you're getting there, you're not there, but you're getting there. That's something that you should also check regularly. Stand on a scale. You know, you should have a scale at home.
I'm asking myself, when was the last time I did that?
Most females don't want to stand on a scale. And then the guys do, when they start protruding, you know, the pot belly starts coming, and they want to avoid the scale. But the BMI, your body mass index, is also a good way we can check for obesity.
Okay.
And obesity, I made a statement, I think the first time I was on your show, that obesity has the same impact on life expectancy as smoking. You know, so it's a terrible, you know, condition to have. So check your body mass index. There's a very simple formula. You can Google it. It's your weight against your height.
Okay.
Your own weight, your own height.
Okay.
You know, and you get to know your body mass index. We'll be checking all of these
for free.
I mean, for
absolutely free.
Yes, the team is up there. We've been doing it for a year and a half now. So once you come up there, you do your walk, then you come and see us. We've got a dietitian who will be around as well to talk to people, you know, about their diet, you know, our choices.
And you've got a facility just at Mampon, just in case somebody, you know.
Exactly. We've got an ambulance that will follow those.
Nice.
Follow everybody as well. Yeah.
So, Lexus, when are we gathering? When are we beginning the walk?
Okay, so God willing, tomorrow we're all meeting at the Ayi Mensa police station. It is just about 100, 200 meters before the toll booth.
Okay.
You know, when you're climbing up the mountain, there's a toll booth. Right. Now, just about 200 meters before the toll booth, there's a police station on your right. Okay. So we're going to gather there, do a little bit of stretching and warm up, and put the body in shape for a walk. And then we would walk up the mountain. So 5:30 a.m. we're going to be there. The walk will start at 6 o'clock. We try to leave space for people who are coming from far, because people come from all over Accra, from Kaswa, from Tema, whatnot. Everybody comes there. So we're going to start off 6 o'clock thereabouts. We'll start the walk and we'll walk up to the Pediasi JHS. Pediasi JHS is behind the Pediasi Lodge. Okay. So there's a school park there. We're going to set up nicely. All our partners are going to set up as well. Free water for everybody from Awake Mineral Water, one of our partners as well. We have the team from Meaning Foods now. This particular quarter, Meaning Foods actually deal in eggs. And we've been talking about the health benefits of eating eggs and whatnot. They are also coming to set up and then give people eggs and stuff like that. Yes. So we also have So makes some really good smoothies and ice cake and whatnot. I don't know whether you've seen the shop. It's they have a pink logo with a with an exclamation mark. It's all over town. They do some amazing smoothies as well. They want to.
So there'll be free ice cake.
A lot to share. Lots of drinks as well. There will even be Tom Brown from Tom Vita and Mesofort. Yeah, they also come in.
So this is healthy breakfast.
Yeah, healthy breakfast, sort of, you know, or good enough breakfast. Because a lot of nowadays, I have a lot of people, when you talk to them about, you know, picking food and choosing calories and whatnot, they're a little skeptical. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Just exercise so you can eat whatever you want. You understand? That's a little guidance from the dietitians, but most importantly, make sure you exercise or you do something to keep the body you know, in good shape.
In wrapping up, Doc, why do you think events like this, a walk with Lexus, I almost said a walk with Jesus.
Hallelujah, somebody. Praise God.
Why is the walk really important for us?
Right. So again, physical activity is very important. According to the WHO, 1.6 million people die every year because of physical inactivity. That's a stunning number. It's horrible. You know, so the initiative by Lexus is very good in getting us to walk. And walking is the simplest thing. It doesn't cost you a thing. You just need the right apparel and then you can come. So it helps to improve your cardiovascular risk. You know, it helps in the better control of hypertension, better control of diabetes, and generally makes you well. There's even something we call exercise euphoria, you know, an exercise high. Yeah. You know, you feel happier, you know, because your body produces certain
That's the example, sitting right there.
There you go, you know. So, I mean, the pluses, you know, from walking, you know, we can talk about it, you know, till evening.
All right. We walk back. We walk up and we walk back, right?
Yes, Mama. Do you have a problem with that?
Nah, just confirm it. Because you've only said we walk up, but you didn't say we walk back to the police station.
No, but see, the thing is that if you drive there, you're going to park your car down there. So what are you going to do?
You have to reach your car. That's nice.
Let me also say thanks to Unilever. You know, green tea is very good. I take green tea every morning. So they have the Lipton Clear Green. I don't know whether you've seen it. You should try it.
I have.
Very, very good in the morning. And it also helps for those who want to lose weight or, you know, keep the metabolism going. Green tea is very good. And Lipton Clear Green is amazing for that.
Okay. All right. So we'll see. I live in Kuntunsi. That's really, really far. I'll try and make it.
Are you coming up with an excuse, Mama?
5:30 it is, right?
Yeah, 5:30.
Okay. So see you guys 5:30 tomorrow, God willing.
Definitely.
Yeah. So we can work on the heart and get the heart beating. It's a walk with Lexus tomorrow. Please be part of it. Stay with us. We have more coming up.